to get off the wall just a little bit quicker. I know that you're trying to ask questions, okay? You want to hit with 2 hands. You want to drop down, okay? And get into a tight streamline. Okay, next time when we do the IM, okay, let's do a real backstroke turn. So you come over just like a freestyle flip turn, okay? Go on your stomach, come back, just like a freestyle flip turn, feet on the wall, push off into a nice tight streamline. Okay, same thing for your breaststroke turn. Okay, you want to hit with 2 hands. You want to drop your left elbow, come up with your right hand right behind your ears, and push off into a nice tight streamline. Oh, a little bit too close to the wall. Okay, you want to have at least a freestyle arm length away. Okay, come straight over, feet separate, push off to a tight streamline. Good.
All right, Abigail. Very nice pull pattern up top. You're entering the water right at the right place. It looks like you're letting your elbows slip just a little bit though, so let's make sure we're getting a good high elbow, just like in freestyle. It also looks like your feet are pretty deep, so let's work on extending the stroke out front, pressing your chest down. That's going to help you get your hips up, and you're going to be swimming a lot more flat. The closer you can stay to the surface of the water, the straighter you're going to be swimming. All right, on the backstroke, you're a little far away from the wall there on your turn, so I do one more stroke coming into the wall. You've got a really good dolphin kick there. I want you to use that to your advantage. Really try to get past the flags every time you push off the wall. You've got a good down, up, down motion on your pull pattern. I think you might be bending your elbow a little bit too soon, so let's make sure we're keeping our arm a little straighter during the catch portion of the pull. Great streamline position out front here in your breaststroke, but you got the same deal as you had on the butterfly. Your hips are riding really low in the water, so what you want to do is extend the stroke just a little bit more up front on that glide and let your head come down underwater. You got to press your chest down, get those hips up, because you want your kick to be finishing just a little bit below the surface of the water. On the freestyle, good tempo here, again, good kicking. It looks like you got a little bit of a hop in your stroke, so let's make sure we're not pressing down with the hands. It looks like, especially with the left arm, you're pushing way off to the side with your hands at the first part of your catch. You want to make sure you're lengthening your stroke out, really getting on your side, and making sure your fingertips are pointed right down at the bottom of the pool. We don't want to be pushing water from side to side.
All right, Abigail. Nice job with your fly. You're a little bit off right there with your kick. Continue kicking. I'd also like to see you getting more in the middle of the pool. Make sure you keep that nice tight streamline off the wall. Also, look out the separation with your kick. Work on those undulation drills. It's really going to help you out a lot. Backstroke. Really stiff arm with your right arm. I want to see more bend in that elbow. Same thing with your left. Keep that head back. You've got a lot of wiggle in your hips. Make sure that you keep that head back. Keep a nice steady 6-speed kick going on. And also make sure you get those toes a little bit closer to the surface of the water. Okay, I want to see you make sure you're reaching and rolling. I'd like to see a little bit more roll. All right, breaststroke. Make sure your head is still. You're bobbing it around just a little bit. Work on that timing with your pull and your kick. Going down just a little bit too deep. I'd like to see your eyes focusing at the bottom of the pool. Okay, nice tight streamline. Good job with your underwater pull out. At that moment, we'd like to see you swimming more in the middle of the pool. Okay, you're adding just a little bit of a scissor kick at the very end. All right, freestyle. You're out a little bit wide. I'd like to see your hands in just a little bit closer. With that, you need a little bit higher elbow. And make sure you're reaching and rolling, and make sure you breathe every 3 strokes. Right now you're breathing on the same side, and I like to see you breathing every 3 strokes. That balances your stroke out, and also make sure you continue that nice 6-beat kick.
All right, take your mark. Good starting position up on top of the blocks. Okay, I can tell you were really working your streamline good and hard. That part was good. On your surface, your dive was probably just a little bit deep for you. I'd like that dive to be a little bit more shallow because you had to really come up. Almost had to lift your upper body up to the surface when you started taking that first stroke. We want you to take that first stroke as you're surfacing. We don't want you to surface because you've had to reach up to get up to the surface. Pretty good line leaving the blocks. I do think that those legs were close to being really good and streamlined. Make sure those legs are straight. Toes are pointed as you're leaving the blocks. Also, the only other thing, just to be nitpicky, I thought I saw when you heard the go, you kind of lifted your upper body up just a little bit. First thing I'm looking for on a start is that you pull with your hands, get your body going forward. I'd rather not see really very much lift up at all as much as I want to see a great forward momentum going forward off the blocks. You do that by pulling with your hands, get your head going forward. Take your mark. Up. Okay, really good job of streamlining once you got in the water. That part was good. Start itself, I'd like your head's going to have to come back a little bit further. The further it comes back, the more you're going to be able to see your hips come up. I really would like, I want you to come back and over the water, getting your head back and hips up. So you come back and go over and into the water rather than just coming back and landing on the water. Overall, really two pretty good starts. Just keep working on those. You are going to get a lot better the older and stronger you get.